That's probably it. The only thing I could say is if you wanted to, right now we kind of keep overwriting, or I keep overwriting anyway, the version 1, or version 0 rather, of this image. You could always just say, like, I'm not going to change, I don't want to upversion the geometry, the simulation data. You could either, I think I mentioned this, you could either make a different version. You could have a sim version and a rendered version, which is maybe what we should have done. Oh well. Alternatively, you could just do that now, or just say like dot like something else, and then there you go. You'll have a separate file path. But in any case, I am gonna overwrite this again. You know what? No, I won't. I'm gonna take my own advice and do. I'll make this the super high quality version. Just right now, just so we can take a look between the two. That might be fun. All right, so that's it. So we're gonna render it. We're gonna talk about it, and then we'll talk about the super high resolution sim stuff next. I started to look at the first frames coming back and realized I didn't actually set to do our super high quality render. So make sure we do that. All right, now we'll render them. And there you go. So this is our nice high quality, super high quality rather. You can just feel that in the render times. 10 minutes now on my computer as opposed to before. Here we had 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. But, the old one, we had all this sizzling up here, and now we don't. We have enough samples now to make that look good. Similarly, the volumes and things here are nice and smooth and fully resolved. And here it's much grainier. So, But this is totally worth it to get it to look pretty good when you're doing our pre-renders. But anyway, so here's our final render. Yeah, looks super cool. What else we got here? We got the sprays. They're looking all right. They're a little bright, but again, that's kind of what you're going to get. Anytime any water gets airborne, you're going to see it look like that. Like even over here, this kind of thing. The water that leaves the surface of this means the light's not refracting straight down to the ground. It can refract kind of out into the scene and even back up out to the sun. So it'll get bright if it breaks off from the water anyway. You can see that here too as it comes off of the rock. But yeah, there's really not much else I would do to improve this. You might actually try making the ray operation we talked about earlier, the one that was supposed to knock this out. It seems to be reduced, but I still see it happening a little bit, so you might have to increase how far it pushes it in, and we may not have done that enough. In any case, it's not really that noticeable. So yeah, it came out really great, especially again for this being the lower resolution. It looks pretty cool. Now let's talk about the high resolution finally. Widescreen version. Yeah.